those are my concerns. Obviously, they're able to develop the property as of right. They are a commercial business, they're an event business. I'm sorry, I only printed out a few copies, but there's a study that was done by NIARN. Walter, if you could pass it.
Commercial uses invading mayor's industrial business.
Right. So it documents how there's been a significant increase in real estate prices in IBZs where there's alternate uses in those areas. And IBZs, they have to deal with variances and changes in zoning. And this is just one other thing that eats away on the IBZs. And I mean, it's in an IBZ, and it's adjacent to a rail spur. I think this is a tremendous asset to create jobs in the community and well-paying living wage jobs, and I hate to lose it. So.
Are there any other, yeah, yes, Tim?
I can't, very eloquent, thank you, James. I am the director of the Ridgewood Local Development Corporation, and we run a business improvement district on the commercial strip here in Myrtle. And I concur with James' viewpoint. Even though our Somer district is not an IBZ yet, we see some of the same problems starting to erode in our area. And I have concerns like Jean. I'm not going to repeat her because she said it so eloquently, but wearing my hat professionally, I am fully in agreement with Jean.
Are there any other questions? It's 7:45, and we have two other issues to get to tonight. What's going to happen is they're asking us to recommend to the community board tomorrow night. There's a public session before that. I invite you to speak at that tomorrow because there are 9 of us. There are maybe 13 of us here. There are 50 board members, and there could be emotion out there. There could be, there could be a vote either way. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but just, before you do leave. Yeah.
Could you tell me what would we be possibly voting on? I mean, I'm not sure.
Well, the committee reports back to the board.
Right. This is an
committee-
as-of-right project, right?
Whatever the committee, no.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
We're not talking about zoning.
We're
Okay.
not talking about zoning, right now you're talking about their liquor license.
That's what I'm
application.
asking for, that's the question on the
So
floor.
if this committee reports back yea or nay, that's what will be voted on.
But we don't vote on liquor licenses.
Well, if your committee proposes to vote on it, it will be voted on.
This is different, this is much different than any liquor license we've ever. In the past, with other liquor licenses that we have opposed as a board and taken an actual vote on it, there was a history of problems at the site.
Correct.
And it was usually a much smaller site.
They're asking for a letter of support in order to get a liquor license, or are we asking for, what are we asking for here? Letter of no objection?
think they
No,
will.
they-
We don't have to do anything.
Part of the liquor license application is that they come to a community board.
They've been here,
Okay.
done.
That's it.
That's it, end of story.
You don't
They
have
showed
to
up.
do anything.
I mean, anyone has the right to, even
Yeah.
any community member has the right to write a letter
To object or.
of objection. I mean, it's not something, I didn't feel this is an our purview here. This is,
Well, if the committee feels like, hey, we want to object to this, then we bring that to the board.
okay.
If they don't, then we don't.
This is a unique thing, so I
It is
think
unique.
it's newly come, I think it's something we have to consider and formulate probably a policy.
Yes.
Well, there's the real issue, is the policy
Mr.
here.
Mr. Garrett.
That's the question.
Gentlemen, you know that Senator Adabo and
Kathy Nolan?
Assemblywoman Nolan, I believe,
Engineers.
have already written to
Engineers, too.
the liquor authority opposing your application.
Yeah, and we haven't spoken to them yet, and we plan to. The quotes that I've seen from them in reporting that's been done makes me believe that they're not really sure, they don't have a clear picture of what we're after. And so when our application is in front of the board, we will have spent time, making our pitch to them and trying to explain to them and showing them how beautiful the building is and how tragic it would be if it were knocked down and put somewhere, in something
Okay,
else.
I want to
put on
butt
top.
in because we don't have much
Okay,
time.
so
Here's the
anyway.
concern, Tyler, here's the concern. The concern is the 650 and up number and a huge concern with regard to anything approaching 5,000 people on site with the ability to consume alcoholic beverages. And that, I think, in a nutshell, is what you're facing.
Okay. Thank you for coming. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And we'll see you, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Again, at 7:30, we start